Welcome to our Dharma discussion group with Khenpo Tenzin. We're on our live stream and we'll begin.
Okay, please everybody think Buddha, Dharma, Sangha, and then you sincerely trust in them, and then we start question and answers. First, this.
Okay, so we have some question from somebody right here in the temple that we will start with. Let me give you the microphone. Hold on.
Thank you so much, Khenpo Tenzin. We really appreciate the opportunity to receive the empowerment of White Tara. And I guess one of my questions is this: now that we have received this empowerment, my understanding is, if I'm correct, is that next week we'll begin to have some teachings on how to do the meditation, the supplication, etc.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And then maybe you could just give a few more words to us around what does it actually mean to have an empowerment? What does that mean we're empowered to do?
Oh, yes.
Or yes.
Exactly. So, empowerment, we can understand literally empower. Empower means give you power, like a permission. For example, this is a Tara Sadhana, and then inside has visualizations, actually self-visualization and front visualization, and then mantra garland this visualization, and then there is also a gift to the give some tormas and food to the hungry sentient beings, and also it's we request some like protectors, like a spirits, god, like elements, gods, or something like that. So all of these powers bestow you when you receive empowerment. So, and then you have also permission to visualize yourself as Tara, and then you have permission to visualize in front of the yadams. So that means then you are ready to receive all the siddhis to if we do with this through permission. And then how to receive, for example, it explained how to receive in this sadhana, in the one by one. So that's, thank you.
Okay, if there are no more questions in the temple, then we will go to the questions that have been emailed in. We'll start with those. This one's from David from Italy. Thank you so much for the beautiful teachings. It's very useful in my life. I'd like to ask, how is it possible that there are such detailed teachings on what happens to consciousness during death? Are these just reports from monks who remember previous deaths?
Yes, previous life or death, everything remembered by many people, not only monks and nuns. Many kind of lay practitioners or non-practitioners, they also remember. Especially they remember when they were kids, they were young. and then they grow, and then they start to forget because there are different thoughts occurs, different situations occurs, and then consciousness means just like it, the consciousness is not our brain. That's we clearly to know. The brain is a helper of our consciousness, but brain is not consciousness. And also second, heart. Heart is also a special mandala or special place of our mind, but heart is also not consciousness. And then what is consciousness? Consciousness is understanding. Understanding, but consciousness is not a physical phenomena, and consciousness is also not invisible phenomena. So consciousness is actually right now in our body. It works with our wind, inner wind, through channels. And then reno the consciousness. And then through practice, we practice Dharma, and then consciousness peel off the like obscurations. Right now, why do we call consciousness? That means for example, I see this bag, and then I label bag. So that my consciousness perceive. So it labels. And then if I peel off, that means the consciousness is inside of the obscurations. So if I purify these obscurations, and I can see the emptiness of this bag. So Buddha and me today, what is different between Buddha and me is I still see this is a bag, and Buddha sees this is emptiness. So somebody had this bag on my eyes, it could damage my eyes. But somebody had on the Buddha's eyes, it could not, because Buddha recognized this is emptiness. So emptiness cannot damage eyes. Even his eyes is emptiness. So only the thing is understanding or not. So it's a huge different understanding or not. For example, I just walking on the way. If I speak English, I say, "Hi, good morning," and that person reply me, "Oh, good morning." That means we are more kind of understand each other's. It's pretty close, you know. And then I don't know how to say good morning, and then I just how to say smiling and sure, maybe good reaction, maybe that's all. And I can't say, and then we just see face to face, and then that's all. So that's where understanding is very important. So understanding, and then slowly it becomes wisdom. Wisdom means in the Dharma, literally, wisdom means ye hirap. First is hirap. It's like a teenager, baby, teenager, adult, and then grow like that. So right now, consciousness. My mind is consciousness. And then slowly training the Dharma, my mind becomes wisdom. It's called hirap. Shi means understanding. Rap means excellent. So excellent means, oh, first I see the bag, and then through training the Dharma, oh, this bag is emptiness, something like that. Then Shirap improves. My Shirap improves, and then it becomes Yeshi. Yeshi means Ye means inherent. Shi means understand, same. So it understands inherent nature, true nature. So that means then the first see bag and then emptiness, not like that. Wherever focus, all the sound are emptiness, all the forms and colors are emptiness, or even the perceptions, everything, subject, object, everything, emptiness. So that's why it's like a water pouring into water. So then there's no suffering, no flu, no COVID, no ghost. So that means it's very free, But it's not like just zero. Emptiness is a profound word. That means you experience is bliss 24/7, but mind is very clear. So that is called the enlightenment. Okay. 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 You are going to leave. Yeah. Thank you. There we are.
Okay, so we'll continue with the next email question from Aaron from the US. Thank you for your Dharma discussion series, Khenpo Tenzin. I have two quick related questions. I am unsure how to think about my practice. I wish to dedicate the merit of my practices toward birth in Sukhavati, and I currently add this dedication of merit to both Guru Yoga and the sadhana I do. However, I am uncertain whether doing so might undercut the pursuit of other practices that I also wish to aim for. At the same time, those other practices still seem quite distant, but in terms of preparation to do them, or to even know how to do them.
Okay, so I answer through my way of understanding your question, and if today my answer is not clear, so you have an opportunity to ask next week again, or today if you are here in the Zoom or YouTube. So practice first. That's I think a little bit make clarify this. For example, I recite a mantra, and if I dedicate it for become enlightenment, and then this result is definitely for cause of enlightenment. Maybe not to get good food today, something like that. And you practice profoundly, and you dedicate it for get a good job today. You did not dedicate it for become enlightened. Definitely it is. So this because it's the example is if you cut a tree very this enormous or giant tree. If you cut this side and then the tree start to fall other side. So that means when you cut this side and then tree falls other side, that means tree has no power to fall down this side. Likewise, every practices are very much related. How did you dedicate? So sometimes I by myself also, sometimes I really thought, perhaps that is my just extra thinking. It's possible I practiced pretty well in my previous lives because I like Dharma and I like to monastic life and something like that. But still, I'm not Buddha. I'm not great like a teacher. That means I dedicate in simple ways for many times. So it's very much depends in your urgent situation. If you really need to urgently need to something, and then you dedicate for your merit for that, to be honest. And then after you accomplish that, your wish, and then you practice again, and then you dedicate for that, for enlightenment. I think it is better in this century, in this moment. Otherwise, only I was talking enlightenment, many people may be a little bit bored. So if you need to accomplish some temporary wish, and then you dedicate on there. And then some practices are far from you, some practices are close with you. Actually, you are right. I think because its karma is very much, how to say, very strong supervisor, supervisor or supervet, something. So karma tells you, karma actually controls your result of practice. And karma also controls your mind. So that's why if you actually Tara and Chinese are same, yeah. But in your previous lives, you supplicate Tara more instead of Chinese, and then this life probably you accomplish Tara very quickly, more fast than Chinese. It's very possible. But right now you have opportunity to understand that Tara and Chinese are in same, but it's like different waters in different cups. Same water in different cups. Likewise, Tara and what to say, Chinese are same. Then how can you understand that? Is you should trust, like His Eminence Garchen Rinpoche. He often said the old Jarwa Tamje Ihulong the Jik. He often quote this. That means Jarwa Tamje means all the victorious ones. That means all the Buddhas. Yishilong the Yishi means there is the profound intrinsic awareness. Long means sphere, Jik means one. On the they all are same, but that also you more trust in there. So then which practice is more suitable for you, more helps you? First you do that, okay? Hope you get the answer.
Okay, the next question is from Eugene in the US. I have become fascinated with Buddhism and with the level of compassion and love it offers. I have practiced in the Christian tradition, but have a different way of looking at Jesus than the average Christian view. I see Jesus as a bodhisattva or Buddha of the West. I was wondering, after taking the empowerment for the Chenrezig mantra and seeing that its purpose is for all beings and to cultivate compassion and love for everyone, would it be appropriate to have a picture of Jesus Christ next to a picture of Chenrezig when I chant Om Mani Padme Hum? Because I see both figures as being a source of the same light and compassion.
Yeah, definitely that everything is in the Panjana Parimata text says that everything is related to your intention or your motivation. So you are believe in Jesus and believe in Chinese. Definitely they all are compassionate one. So definitely you can do that. And then right now you you are okay to maintain through this way these practices. And then actually I don't have knowledge about other religions, only I respect other religions. In the Buddhism, I little bit trained in Buddhism, Buddha Dharma. So actually, this Chinese, for example, Chinese is not solidly exist somewhere. Chinese is a miracle of your power, compassion. So that means because of the power of your compassion, then Chinese appears. So some practitioners sees 4 arms of Jineze. Some practitioners sees 2 arms of Jineze. Some practitioners sees 1,000 arms of Jinezes. So that way, let us know that they appear from the miracle of compassion. For instance, the sun and the rain and the clouds, then the rainbow appears there. Likewise, from your compassion and wisdom, then this the genius appears. That is just to let you know. And right now, definitely you can do it because can do as you visualize because. Lord Jigten Sungung is the head of this lineage, so we call Choban Jigten Sungung, or protector of the Jigten Sungung. He said that, don't say Sharavikas are not good, and also don't say practical Buddhas are not good, and then don't say the Mahayana are not good. And then, because you are Vajrayana practitioners, and they are lower practitioners, they are lower, they have a lower capacities or something like that. Don't say that. Everything are like a letters, step by step you can lead on the roof of the house. Similarly, all these religious and all these practices are great, so you can apply on them as you did, okay?
Okay, next question is from Travis, who I see is in the Zoom room. And it says, for Guru Rinpoche Peaceful Sadhana, can I buy a wood or metal torma for it online? And do I need a lama to consecrate it?
Torma is some recently means actually someone did emphasized to consecrate Torma. Just let you know, if you buy wood Torma and clay Torma, and then if you consecrate them, means some blessings inside of Torma, it will be great, of course. But we make Torma by the like a zampa or oatmeal, grounded by oatmeal. At that time, the consecration means we just a small piece of butter put behind of Torma. Some Torma doesn't need even that. Some Torma need it. So we do that. That means the consecration. And the main blessing to Torma, as we recite, we visualize, these are related. So my answer is yes, you can consecrate it. And of course, if there's some lamas helps you, that will be great. It does not mean, oh, they are lamas. Anyhow, they are lamas, so it is great. I'm not lama, so I'm not great. Not like that. You both possess Buddha nature is same. But lama and you are different is the vow, you know, who possess a vow. Vow is a very, very special fundamental of the Buddha Dharma. For example, if you plot the land to plant some crops like barley or something like that, if this land has a water and then everything's the temperatures are okay, and then there grows many crops and some crops, maybe some fruits or something like that, like a barley or rice or something like that. So vow means like that. So then it helps you a lot. And if you don't have lamas nearby you, and still you can put inside the wood torma. I mean, some blessing things. You recite this interdependence mantra Om Ye Dharma Heda Prabhava, that recite that, and then you place inside. Okay.
Okay, so now we can go to the questions in the Zoom room, and we'll go in the order in which the hands have gone up. So Eleanor, if you could please unmute and ask your question.
Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin, for all your teachings. I've been wrestling with something that you said last week. on that axis of emptiness, awareness, perception, mindfulness, emptiness. Okay, you said it didn't go in a circle, but one emptiness was the subject and the other emptiness was the object. So that's what I've been working on, because I got, for some reason, I wasn't seeing it, but I want you to check my thinking, how I got out of this. So going one way, you're going from something small to something much bigger. And going the other way, you're starting with a big piece and you're going to something small. So, like from empty, I don't know if that's right. So this is one of the things I'm checking. So emptiness, I understand how you get from emptiness to awareness to perception to mindfulness, but I sort of got stuck for a week or so on, well, how am I going to get from mindfulness to emptiness? And it took me a while, and in Garchen's lecture today with Tara, it was like, oh, wait a minute. That's that form is emptiness and emptiness is form saying. That's what that means. So once you have the form in your mindfulness, that's emptiness, because form is emptiness and emptiness is form.
Yeah.
So that's my first, is that correct thinking?
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay. Then my second question is, how, this is a linear direction going from something small to something big, or the opposite on the highway, something big to something small. When you're working on something, how do you know which way is the correct direction to look at whatever you're trying to look at?
Something small and something bigger.
Well, those are the two directions. You either go from small to big, or you go the other way. You're at big and you go down all the way to emptiness to small. So how do you know which direction to look at whatever Dharma issue you're trying to understand? I mean, how do you know which direction to go is what I'm asking. Or is there only one direction that's correct?
Oh, direction. Actually, direction is also, your question is very much related in the Madhyamaka text. There are 5 special logic or reasons. It comes from Buddha to Nagarjuna, Nagarjuna to Ayadeva, and Chintakirti, and so forth. So that means you established emptiness by, through interdependence. And this, for example, the Chitantika class, they actually says the fundamental of Mother Earth is some atoms, like atoms, but they paradoxically believe that that atom is how to say, it's actually it has no directions, because if they have directions like a south, west, north, and east, or southwest, northeast, something like that, and then they believe this atom becomes bigger and bigger because it has directions. So they think, for that reasons, they said that the fundamental of this Mother Earth, right now we say Mother Earth, actually there's a Mount Miro, is actually a form, but still it has no directions. So now we suddenly go back on the Madhyamaka text. It says that the atom, as you said, is small or big. Small atom, like a sesame seed size of that, Why we call it small? Because there's some big atoms, large atoms. And then why we call the large atom? Because there are small atoms. But in fact, both of these are our perception. So these both are non-exist. Another example is my right hand and left hand. Why I'm calling this my left hand? Because of my right hand. Why am I calling right hand? Because of my left hand. But if hands are like this, then if we cut the root of this, analyze the root of these things, is related to my perception. Oh, I just say right hand and left hand. How did I say right and left? Because of left hand, I say right hand. Right hand, because of right hand, I said left hand. In fact, these both are my perception. And then, okay, is your perception existing or not? Truly. And then I start to meditate on there. Oh, my perception is non-exist. My perception is emptiness, because my perception, when I look at my perception, watch on my perception is first, it is impermanent. Second, if I analyze more and more, I cannot find my perception. For example, anger. So I examine more and more in my anger emotion. There's no anger emotion. I cannot find it. Instead of my anger emotion, my wisdom, arises from my mind very clearly. So eventually, my wisdom and my anger is not exist separately. When I watch my anger emotion, eventually it dissolves into my wisdom, and my wisdom is like an empty space, and then it's like a morning time, morning moment, moment of the morning, early morning, before sunshine, but darkness already goodbye. So between there, everything is vivid, but nothing. So that's where emptiness, eventually emptiness means non-duality. Emptiness means true nature. So we just labeled emptiness, and experience emptiness are different. Experience emptiness and the realization of emptiness are different. So eventually you are in the vivid, luminosity. So this is the emptiness. So I think your question is related about that.
I sort of see what you're saying, but I don't understand whatever it was you just said about to the question of how do I know which direction to go in when I'm trying to understand some Buddhist thinking.
Yeah, if you, because right now we are discussed a little bit on the higher level, because we are discussed on the emptiness. So in that moment, you don't try to focus on in a direction. The main thing is this. In the very simply understand is in the 37 practices of 37th way of Bodhisattva. You open the one text. It says everything is your mind. All the appearances are my mind. Okay. And then you little bit examine how are they my mind. That's easily we can simply understand. For example, I think one person is really beautiful, and other people think that person is their enemy. Okay, I think, oh, this is very delicious. Some people think, oh, this is a really difficult food, something like that. Oh, that means everything in my mind. I have a lots of like this. Everybody has like this. And then Dharma, all appearances are my own mind. And then second, you are going to focus on mind. Don't always focus on the object. And the dharmas, then you spend quite too much time with the with the object. So second, you focus on your mind, and mind is simplicity. It says in this 37 verse, everything is my mind, and my mind is simplicity. And then why? The third sentence, it says, my mind is purity. Purity means, in this moment, purity means, it does not mean like we wash the cloth. First it has some dirt, and then we wash, and the cloth is still here. There's no dirt, not like that. Inherently purity means, as I mentioned, your mind is a vivid, clarity, luminosity, and then, in fact, you are freed from perceptions. So that's where eventually, practice means we are going to practice. That means we are going to meditate. Today, how many times I talked, eventually we are going to land on the stage of meditation. Okay.
Okay.
I got to listen to your talk. I can do that at home. I don't want to take up any more time of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm still confused about it, but thank you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Again.
Thank you.
Okay, Trish.
Hello, Khenpo.
Hello.
I would like to ask about the Vajrakilaya practice. I'm not going to ask about the sadhana, the secret, but what was on YouTube, because I had the good fortune to be able to take part in some of each session. I didn't do the whole session because I couldn't, but so I have a couple questions. So I'd like to ask you what the mantra means. The one that is chanted like during breaks and that we chant it for a long time. And the dance in the evening session, there was a wonderful dance, and I'd like to know what that meant. It was lovely to watch. and then also I didn't register for the retreat part. There were different reasons, but one of them I noticed there was a little sentence that said you had to do your own night practice. And I was curious what the night practice is for people who are doing the retreat from home or online.
Yes, the meaning of mantra, it is different meanings, but for example, Om Vajakulikalaya Sarvabhini Pamhumpe. So Om is actually, in this case, Om is the Vajakulaya himself. Then Vajra is his consort, the Kolojendema. She is in peaceful form. She is a green Tara. So this is Vajra. That means Vajra is actually the meaning of union, So Yab Yum unions. Vajra. Kili is the first. Kili is there's the same like these Vajrakulayas, these lower part of the bodies are Kila, and upper body is they have 6 arms and something like that. So their names. And the second Kila, first Kila, and second Kila is their consorts. Sarva is then there's 12 protectors of Vajrakulayas, text Vajrakulayas practices. So 12 these protectors. Actually, they are similar. This we call Tima Juni in the Guru Rinpoche who conquered them. And then Sarva. Beginning means it purifies, or Beginning Pam. This Sarva Beginning Pam means then it purifies all the obstacles of life force, obstacles of practices, and all of these obstacles, obstacles of enlightenment, something like that. But Hong is then, that means it's mentioned our true nature of the mind. And then Bam means actually we conquer all the Samabini. Hong. Hong is our awareness, true nature of mind. Pei is actually Pei has actually two syllables, Pa and Da. So Pa is method, Da is wisdom. In fact, why we are say Pei there is, for example, we meditate, oneself visualize the Yidam deities, and sometimes the gross thought interrupt our visualizations, and then Pei it says like a pet, and it cut the thought very forcefully. It cut. So this is the main thing, as the one way of explaining this mantra meaning of mantra. And then the dance is actually so it's like a blazing down. That means we this practitioner who do the dance around the mandala, they should visualize themselves are drakas and drakinis, and then they hold these colorful things. These are the represent of five family Buddhas' wisdoms, and then they bring blessings from man Heruka, like Vajikalaya, and then other five family Buddhas and so forth. We receive blessings from them. So that one, and that means these wisdom beings stay permanently with our mandala and our mind, practitioner's mind. And then the next section is actually Drupchins has net sections. Drumchu has no net sections. It's, to be honest, there seems traditionally this old tantric and new tantric has a slightly different. They do night section or not, but anyhow, we do night sections here. That means 24/7 we practice. From practitioner's side, make effort, undertaking hardship. That means we always connect with the Yidam deities. When you do yourself whole night in personally, it's quite difficult. Actually, it depends. Somebody stay in the meditation box and then practice one session and then sleep in the meditation box and waking up again, practice, and then that's then there's as you said, you don't ask about sadhana, so then probably you understand which part you will do. So anyhow, for the Drupchin, we do night sessions, and then if you do individually, night session is also will be great. It's not like we don't have permission to do night session of individually. We don't have like that. Okay.
Okay. I did want to say thank you so much that we were able to attend online, because this was the first time, because I don't get to go, I can't travel. And it was so precious to be able to go morning, afternoon, and night and connect with the Sangha each time and practice. I still don't know how on earth it worked out in my schedule to do it, but it was just such an amazing opportunity. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I deeply rejoice. Thank you.
Okay, so next question from Emma.
Yes. Thank you, Elizabeth, and thank you so much, Venerable Tenzin and brothers and sisters. I have two questions. Question number one is about POA, death. I open my chakra my dog Rocky died. Then few days later, His Holiness from Bhutan came in Toronto. I do not know how I get there, but he opened our chakras with a cushioned grass. So I had a hole into my cranium. The question is, did Rocky, my little dog, liberate me, or do I liberate him in this period of time? He died on the 23rd on Tuesday, and by Sunday, my chakra was open. So I wonder if when the chakra was open, Rocky went directly to Pure Land because we are connected. So my question about this is, I am so sensitive after I open my chakra. I have so much pain and I'm so sensitive. What is going to happen to me till I die? And what will happen when we die, when I will die with open the chakra? Please explain that.
Yes, I generally I trust that dogs are majority dogs are manifestation of bodhisattvas. So definitely dogs come to help us. There are many how to say the stories that for example, if we read a life story of Telopa, our humans kind of perception is something always important. That's great, but something we don't care. Otherwise, Telopa, he's how to say, he spent with whom and who helps him. If you read Telopa's story, there are many kind of we can't give them value, but they help us a lot. Our practitioners. Definitely, your dog helps you. It's really wonderful, as you mentioned the situation, and still you can help your dog. For instance, some gurus pre-nirvana, for example, Buddha and some gurus, and Jigten Sunggung said that still you pray for them, dedicate for them, because if they are in the Nirmanakaya's form in this world again, and then their activities flourish every corners of the world. Most of these their activities flourish or not, it's very much related over their students. So that's where their student needs to how to say let flourish their activities. So that's where if your dog already attend some bodhisattva's life, still if you dedicate that, then it his beneficial beneficial provides everywhere. So Dharma is mutual benefit. You help your dog help you. Okay, so it's great. Thank you.
Thank you. And what about my open chakra? How do I protect before I die? And then when I die, what happened having this chakra open?
This chakra actually there are poa practices. So among the poa practices, the excellent one is in this tradition, Ndogongpa's tradition. Lord Jigten Sunggung mentioned in the Buddha's single intention text, in the root text, he says, consciousness transform into the Guru's clarity. That is excellent poa practice. So this is Dharmakaya poa practice. So that's way, and then you are going to little bit relate it with the Nirmanakaya or Sambhogakaya's power practices. So you can visualize Vajrayogini in your navel area, and then step by step your consciousness goes up, and on your crown chakra where it's opened there, and then it directly goes into the guru's mind, and then it becomes a guru's clarity, and your clarity is becomes like a water pouring into the water. So we call it a mother clarity and child mother's children clarity. That means if a child relax in mother's lap, it's very confident, very kind of they stop to cry, so they experience peaceful peace and happiness. Likewise, if your consciousness goes through your crown chakra and then went to Guru as heart, mind. So that is important. Right now, you often practice this, and then when the end of our life also, it's better to practice this. And then your dog's clarity and your guru's clarity and your clarity are same. It's not inseparable at that time. Okay.
Thank you, Venerable Tenzin La. And the last question. Thank you, brothers and sisters. Again, I have a very old dog. Her name is Suri. She's almost 16, perfectly healthy, but I'm very afraid the day will come for her to be put down if I don't know if she may die of natural causes or I had to put her down in the future. I do not know, but I cannot relax every single day and every single night. I cannot relax, and I'm afraid of the moment when the dog has to go. So I'm very afraid. I can't relax. I feel like I'm going to betray my dog if I give the injection to the vet. So please help. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. So actually, your dog's right now you say old dog, is it?
Yeah, she's right here,
Yeah.
Suri.
Yeah. So right now, when you spend time with your dog, if your kind of fear or anxiety arises because of your dog, at that moment you try to watch your fear or anxiety, and then sometimes you can watch it successfully, and then you say thank you so much to your dog. Your dog is your teacher, spiritual teacher. And even you sometimes you cannot watch your anxiety, still you mention thank you from the bottom of your heart to your dog, because because of your dog. The dog helps you to watch, to see the essence of fear or anxieties. Right now you do that, and then you take care of your dog compassionately. That means your dog is also a teacher of your compassion. So then until the time comes, and then really the dog is very seriously sick, or their time comes, and at that time probably then you can decide what way is better. So until time comes, don't do worry is quite easy to say, but not easy to do. So instead, you try to practice with your emotion, and try to see the essence of that. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much. I will bring Suri. You can see her. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
So, okay, well, she gets her dog. Elizabeth, you're next to ask your question. Oh, there's the dog. Aw. Oh, Mani Pime home.
Yeah.
Khenpo,
Oh, yeah.
I just have one short, quick. Remember, I've been talking about living organisms, microorganisms, micro. Are they all my mothers? Because there's countless of them. Remember you say that every living being is our mother. What about microorganisms? Are they all our mother?
Yes, definitely yes. You know, as I said, that everything is related to the mind. For example, right now I perceive one person is my enemy. Definitely that person is my enemy. I have some reason he or she does this, does, but my mind clearly decides that. So that's why that person is my enemy. And then Bodhisattvas, they perceive all beings are their mother. Definitely, that is true in front of their perception. They are mothers. So right now you say that for sure. Right now we are Mahayana practitioners. So we should perceive that all beings are our mother. So I no doubt that yes, they are our mother. And then in the Vajrayana, then they are Dakas and Dakinis, definitely, because that's where all the perception is, everything is related to our mind, you know, everything is our mind, means what we perceive, they are.
Thank you. Very interesting answer.
Thank
And
you.
I agree with you, but it's difficult to wrap around your mind.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, I wanted to add one thing. I read on the internet that there's living microorganisms all over our outer part of our body and the inner part. What are they doing there?
Can you repeat?
There's microorganisms all over our body, inside and outside. And I was wondering, should we send them compassion too?
Yes, yes. You know, there only mind school that says everything is mind. So the trees and the sky and the water and then this TV and everything is our mind. So everything is mind. We lovely take care. We do it because as sentient beings, we take care of that, and then they teach are greatly. You know, for example, we knock the door. As Bodhisattva's rule is, when you gole tarchi dongarsa. That means when you knock the other people's door, and you slowly you knock the door gently through mindfulness. So that means we take care of the door, but indirectly we take care of our mind, something like that. And then whatever we think hold place on the tables, we kind of gently, peacefully doing that means we take care of them. So you know this, we say this is yidam. This bell is yidam. So if this bell is yidam, then our organisms are sentient beings for sure in this case. So we can generate compassion towards all things. Okay.
Okay, the last question
Thank
from
you.
Travis.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. It wasn't letting me take the mic. Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin, for taking my message. So yeah, basically for the peaceful Guru Rinpoche sadhana, it says to get two dharmas. I'm most likely just going to get one for it. And I'm just going to get like a wood one online. Now, you said it is okay to put something holy inside because I don't have a lama nearby. So would it be okay, for example, to put like a maniko inside the dharma?
Yes. You. There are, if lamas, they elaboratedly maybe they do something. If not, then like this yellow or red clothes, piece of yellow or red clothes, you pull inside some money pills, and then covered it, use thread and around there, and then put it inside of Dharma, and then you block it. Okay. And
Okay.
also,
So you're saying just put the mani pills inside of it, and then just kind of wrap it in there, and then put it inside the torma?
yes, you put this mani pills in the small piece of cloth, yellow, or sometimes if you take some auspicious medicine, then they already have the covers. So Rinpoche told me when I consecrate create the statues, at that time he gave me many things to put there. So it's the color is not yellow or red, still okay. It's green color, blue color, and then you can put it inside. And then still, if you have some blessings like clothes of the in the statue in Buddha Gaya, or in the jewel from Lhasa, and also some a small piece of cloths of the Janama prayer well. If you have like this and then other holy substances, you can put inside.
Okay. And my other question to go alongside that is, so for the Guru Rinpoche sadhana, it does call for 2 dharmas, but is it okay just to use one?
Actually, one it depends on your situation. If you one is definitely okay. That's the can be his mandala, his food, and everything. So men dharma, then that will be great.
Thank you, Khenpo Tenzin.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
If everyone wants to unmute and say goodbye, that's a good time to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Have a
Thank you.
great evening.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks for your
Glad you're
patience.
back.
Thank you very much, Khenpo.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you for your
See you
patience.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you, Khenpo. Thank you, everyone, for participating, and we hope to see you next time.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Now I know you all, so thank you so much. Happy to see you, all of your beautiful and handsome face, compassionate face. Okay, thank you. Thank you, you all.
Oh.